have absolutely no idea where the last 36 hours has gone. I didn't pick up my phone at all yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my knitting. Where is my knitting? Oh, I've left my knitting up the stairs. Right, let's start making a coffee. And whilst that's making, we'll go back upstairs, grab my knitting, and then we'll go and sit down together and have a coffee and a knit, and I will catch you up on all the shenanigans. What is that? One of the things that I managed to do yesterday was I got the Just Giving page set up, and I literally mentioned on the vlog that I edited yesterday that the link was below, and already there's £120 on there for the raffle, which just the very fact that without me kind of tugging at your heartstrings, which is, I know what I have to do to get the end result, but the very fact that people like you, Julia, whose name consistently pops up in the comments here, whose little face, your hair, I just love to see. The fact that you guys immediately went there and helped me out was just, yeah, I can't tell you how amazing that feels. Look at that spot, look. Look at that. Honestly, it has to be hormones. Well, actually, I know it's hormones. I'm that funny age. And also, I've turned into a stinky teenage boy. My sweat smells funny. I'm not a particularly sweaty person, but when I wake up in the mornings, I can smell myself, and that has never happened before. So that's hormones. I got my beard, haven't I? Actually went down to the clinic today to have another session of lasering that off, but they seem to be stubborn little monkeys. Oh, something funny. Just now, this screen's gone dark. I'm sure it's fine. Just now, I put the phone down like this, like that, and I could see myself, and I did a funny movement. Can't show you now. Look at that. That's weird, isn't it? New party trick. That is bizarre. I was holding my breath then. Can anybody else do this as well? Because this is another one of my party tricks. I'm quite proud of this one, actually. Hang on. Get ready. I've got a very unusual chin. Let me just check I got the camera angle right. I got the camera angle right, but you couldn't really see the full benefit. So let's do it again. Hang on. I don't know why I'm doing all this. This is the sort of thing I should keep to myself. Let's have a little nick and natter. My friend Wendy is Chinese and she calls it nicking. She loves nicking. Let's get my nicking out. Here's my progress. Oh, Barbara, you'll enjoy seeing this. Hang on. Bunny's in the window. She wants to go for a walk. Look, it's turning out rather lovely. So those are the 3 that Barbara sent, and that's my 100% merino that I already had. And it's looking good. I mean, you can see that the merino is more shiny, but it's it works. And I think that they'll wash up absolutely fine. I'll wash it by hand. I'm a little bit worried. I know I messed up the increases. I was doing the left lifted increase incorrectly, but my my girls sorted me out. We didn't have our baby shower in the end because Amy got stuck at the hospital having a checkup, so we've postponed that. We ended up having a lovely knit and natter night instead. Knit and natter night. Say that twice and turn around 10 times. And yeah, they sorted me out. But I think it's going to be fine. I am a little bit worried though. I've been looking at a lot of the pictures on Ravelry, and some people seem to have made it fit really nicely across here. And some people, it's really wrinkly and doesn't lay very nicely. And then the rest of it's fine. So I think I'll just keep going until I've done divided for the sleeves. And then I'll put it on a bit of waste yarn and I'll spray it, wet it. I've got this stuff called Flatter, which is like a spray block thing. I got it years ago, never really used it. It smells nice though, but I think I'll use that for this and then try it on and see if I'm on the right track. I'm having second thoughts about the ranunculus. I keep looking at people's projects, and I think in order to get the fit that I want, I'm going to have to make so many changes. So I think that I will use the tiger's eye for something else, and I'm going to use some floof and my maybe baby that I frogged from my boxy sweater. Maybe baby is the yarn that Amy custom dyed for me years ago when we were just Instagram acquaintances, and now we're great chums and we talk every day. I love that about Instagram, how it can bring you introductions. But I have to say, Instagram for me at the moment, I've not really been on there since March. It is not a place of comfort for me these days. I don't feel content on there. I think with the way the world has been with COVID and with a lot of our political unrest, with all the political stuff that was going on in America last year, this year, Brexit, and a lot of the people that I would interact with and follow on there, who I still follow, and I follow them because I like the fact that they are very articulate in their opinions, but there's just been a lot, and it hasn't. I've needed serene peace. So Instagram is not a place of worship for me these days. And I've got to go back on it because I need to spread the word about my raffle, don't I? I'm not looking forward to that because I shouldn't worry what people think, but I can imagine there'll be some eyes rolling going, oh, she's only on here because she wants something, and be a bit disparaging towards me. But they are right. I am only going on there because I want something. It's not for me though, it's for someone else. It's for other kids. It's for kids in need. So yeah, I've got to go back on Instagram. Blah. But I'm just optimistic that people will share it for me, so I won't have to be on there too much. I know Jules and Amy will share it because it's their stuff. I'm raffling, having problems with my words. There we go, brain fog, menopause. Such a nice coffee. Let's have a little reminder of the raffle contents. I won't go over and over this because I did it last Monday, Tuesday. If you go back 7 videos or so, you'll find it. So here's the bag. Stunning, stunning bag. We were talking about cost of fabrics and how it's amazing that you can get some fabrics for £3.50 a metre, and then these fabrics are like £34 a metre. Look at the canvas, it's stunning, and the quality of this. the print job, the textures, it is just stunning. Mind you, I haven't got the £3.50 a metre fabric in front of me, so I can't really compare. It might be incredible as well. I can only talk about this one. Here are the minis. I just wonder how they make their money though. Yeah. That one there. Oh, that wets my whistle, that does. And that one. Ooh, not together. Love it. I love it. And they're all the colours that are in this beautiful bag. And then, to go with this, another part of the raffle prize. Did I say I was going to split it in two or just do it as a big one? I'll check and I'll put it on the screen what I decided. I think I was doing it as one big prize. Look at that box. Look at that for a presentation box. So in, oh, the smell. So in here we've got sweet notes. We've got remedies to roll. We've got gauge, wooden needle gauge. So pretty. We've got this. Motions pouch or whatever. That's the remedies to roll. We've got, so pretty, bee garland. Who's a brilliant podcaster then? Me! And a pin. We've got oh, I forgot about that. So seasonal. Pumpkin, progress keeper. And progress keepers and stitch markers. Oh, they're so pretty. I am rubbish at using progress keepers and stitch markers. I just use those bulb pins. I don't know why I'm rubbish, because I would enjoy using those. Then we've got, I haven't opened this, Mabel with her little kissing patch. That's a pin. And then quilting wonder clips. Let's pop them all back in there. Nice and safe. Just so nice. What does this smell like then? Energy. Oh yeah. Bloody lovely. Here we go. So the Just Given page is linked down below, and it's £1 a ticket. I will post worldwide. What else can I tell you? I don't know exactly what the school will spend this money on. There's always stuff that they really, really need, but impending is a trip to the pantomime for the children, and they will be going on Bill's special bus. I get such a kick out of seeing the kids climbing out of that bus. Whoa, I love it. I just, every time I see it, I go, oh, what a beautiful bus. So silly. Yeah, so I think they probably want to use the money for the pantomime. They didn't get to go on their big day out last year because of COVID, and so it's even more important that they do get to do this pantomime. And it's amazing because some of the children, they just, oh, where am I up to? Oh yeah, I think I'm just knitting till 8 inches now. They couldn't access anything like that when they were in mainstream school, because it wasn't set up in a way that they could cope with. So for some of the new kids, this is going to be the first time that they've ever been able to go to a Christmas pantomime or even any school trip. I'm really excited for them. So I think the money might go towards that, but the headmaster will. What he tends to do is he gives us like our version of the PTA, friends and parents. He gives us a list of things where the money would be best placed, and we get to choose where it would go. So that's good. Right, I've been nattering for probably, well, 12 minutes now, depending on how much I cut out. I think this might be quite a long vlog. And this vlog will be in place of yesterday's because I didn't record a thing yesterday. So I had a home visit for that parenting course that I'm doing. Let's not talk about that. And I mean, lovely lady, but there's really not, yeah. And then I walked the dog, and then I went to the airport. I live quite far away from Bristol Airport, but I'm kind of under the flight path. And when I walk, if I go on a long walk, I get to quite close to the end of the runway. I mean, it's still a mile or two away, but you can really see it. Somebody asked me, I've forgotten who asked me now. I'll answer this in the comments as well, but they wanted to know what the whether it was an international or commercial flights airport. Yes, it is. It's an international airport, Bristol International Airport, and we have a lot of short haul flights that go out of it. We did used to go to New York. The airport. You could get a flight to New York, but you can't anymore. So it's mostly short haul, and it's mostly EasyJet, Ryanair, a few others I can't remember. Yeah. My eyes look spooky in this light, don't they? Every time I move down like that, my tummy made a funny noise. I like this light. It makes me look smooth. Which we know I'm not, because I'm 45. Did I tell you? 45. Yeah, picked up my friend. She lives in Gibraltar. Picked up her and her son, her little 7-year-old. Brought them back here. We had the afternoon together, and then her dad and his lady friend came and picked her up, and we all had a cup of tea together. That was lovely. And I got out all my patchwork quilts because Jenny's getting started with patchwork quilting. That's Sarah's dad's girlfriend. So that was fun. And just put the world to rights with Sarah. I met Sarah when I was 16. She's part of my, we call each other Big Knickers friends, because Big Knickers offer you, oh, what is the phrase? It's best friends are like big knickers. They offer you comfort and support and always cover your ass. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, so there's 5 of us on that group. Then what happened? Oh, so Sarah went off, and then we had shenanigans, to quote Fat Squirrel Speaks, with the water. We're trying to get the water supply sorted up for the barn, and we couldn't find where to isolate the water for our house. And then Phil thought he'd found it, but he, unbeknownst to us, he turned off, thought he'd turned it back on again, the neighbour's water. So then on the neighbour's WhatsApp when they got home from work was, has anybody else not got water? And so I rang up Hannah and went, oh, Hannah, I think that's something to do with us. I'm so sorry. But anyway, it was fine. That got sorted. And then we had supper and then we watched the Bake Off. I didn't do any baking. I forgot all about it. But Toby had brought home Rocky Roads. I'm getting hot. I don't want to start stinking. Stinky girl. Brought Rocky Roads home, and the boys did my head in because they just, well, Bill can't stop talking sometimes. He's just, what's in his head comes out of his mouth, and he just sits there going, meow, 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 and it is annoying. And then Ted and Wilf were foot fighting and just being noisy. Oh, didn't really enjoy watching Bake Off last night. But Amanda got kicked off, and you know what? She wasn't my favourite, but I really respected her because things were not going right. And instead of having an absolute meltdown, paddywhack, tears, tantrums, she was, which is what I would do. Absolutely, I would be that overly emotional, sensitive person. She was just so like, I've come here to have fun. It's not worked out for me. Made it to week, whatever it is now. And that's the way it goes. You know, I just thought that was brilliant. Righty-ho, I shall go. Thanks for sitting with me whilst I put the worlds to rights with myself. I'm nicking. I'm not a very fast knicker. But this is how I nick. I ought to tell Wendy that it's knit, but she's so adorable and I love how she says it, and I don't want her to change. I just feel like if she changes the way she says it, she'll lose her charm. And it's really only me and Julie she talks to about knitting, so it's not that she's making a fool of herself. Waiting for Granny and Popper to arrive. They're on their way. And they're bringing a foster child with them. So I don't know what the footage will be like. I've said this before, haven't I? Because I can't have him. I can't do full facials. It'll be fine. Oh, isn't this nice? Look at that. There is something about that that's quite alarming to me when I look at it on the film, but in real life, that's actually not as terrifying as it looks. See you tomorrow.